Good morning, students. So we discussed about the last class. So what is the work and energy and power, and so based on some problems also we discussed in last class. Today, so discuss the another topic, another chapter. So that is the gravitation. Okay. So ninth chapter gravitation, and మనకి యాన్యువల్ పర్పస్ ఇచ్చినట్లయితే సో 4 మార్క్స్ క్వశ్చన్ 4 మార్క్స్ క్వశ్చన్ అనేది అటెంప్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం చాప్టర్ నుంచి. ఓకే. సో నౌ what is the gravitation, what is the gravitation law, what is the universal gravitation law, and so what is the g is the changes various so to go to the height and depth also, and also to find out the orbital velocity, escape velocity, okay, and Kepler laws, okay, and also so some based on problems okay faced in this chapter. So what is the universal gravitation law and what is the gravitation law? In the universe, every object attract with the another object. Okay, got it? So in the universe, every object attract with the another object. Okay, so that is called as a so the body is attract to the another body. That means, okay. So now consider the two bodies. So here one body is taken, another body is taken. So this is called as a M1 and M2 masses of the bodies. These two bodies are separated by the distance is taken R. R is the separation between the distance. Okay. So now here the attractive force or repulsive force, whatever may be. So that is the acting between the two bodies. Okay. So the F is taken. F is directly proportional. So the product of the two masses. Product of the two masses. F is the force. The force is acting between the two bodies or two particles. Okay. So the F is the force is directly proportional to the mass of their bodies. Okay. So mass of the bodies, two bodies. That is the product of mass of the bodies. Product means so is the mass M1 and M2. Okay. So here these mass are increasing, force also increasing. So mass is decreasing, force also decreasing. Got it? So the F is directly proportional M1 into M2. Also we can write, so F is inversely proportional 1 by R square. Got it? F is inversely proportional 1 by R square. That means so if in case of the two bodies are go to long distance, the force will be decreased. That means the relation between the two factors, that is called as a inversal proportional relation. Okay, so we can write a inversal proportional relation between these force and distance. Okay, so if it be the force is inversal proportional square of the distance between them. Okay, square of the distance between them. That means okay, the distance increase అయినట్లయితే force ఏమవుతుంది, decreasing అవుతుంది. Okay, that is called as a inversal proportional relation. Okay, so these two equations are adding, we get the equation M1 M2 by R square. We can write F is directly proportional M1 M2 by R square. Okay, so that means here these two equations are adding, we get the equation M1 M2 by R square. So the proportional can be negated, so some constant are taken, so that is called as a G. Okay, M1 M2 by R square. Okay, got it? F is equal G M1 M2 by R square. Where so the G is called as a universal gravitation constant. Universal gravitational constant. Okay, so that value is the constant value. So G is so 6.67 into 10 to the power of minus 11. So Newton meter square for kg square. Okay, so this is called as the value of the G. So G is called as the constant. So that is called as the universal gravitational constant. And so the G value is 6.67 into 10 to the power of minus 11 Newton meter square kg square for kg square. Okay, so this law is called as a universal law of gravitation. So which law? So the F is force is directly proportional M1 M2 by R square. So that is called as the law of universal gravitational. Okay, universal gravitational. So the value is does not change. Does not change. Okay, that means the small g already we know that is the acceleration due to gravity, small g. So small g value 9.8 meter per second. So that value is changes from one place to another place, one planet to another planet. Got it? So now g values does not change. That is called as a constant. Okay, that means universal gravitational constant. Vishwa Gurutvakarshana Sthirankam antam. Okay, that is does not change the value. Okay, so that is the constant value. So 6.67 into 10 to the power of minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. Got it? Okay. Let's discuss. Now, G value, what is the universal gravitational constant? So, what is the universal gravitation law? And also, we know that G value. Got it. And now is taken first of all. So, the object is placed on surface of the planet. So, now we consider that is the object. Object mass is M. Okay, is placed on surface of the planet. Got it? So the planet or is also considered the Earth. Okay, water may be taken. So that is we consider the mass of the object. That is the small m. Okay, so mass of the object, so small m, is placed on surface of the planet. Surface of the planet. So the planet radius is taken R. And so mass is capital M, we can write. Okay, so the mass is taken M and radius is R of the planet, and small m be the mass of the object or particle or body. Okay, is placed on surface of the planet. Okay, so that means now to find out the relation between small g and capital G. The relation between small g and capital G. Okay, got it. So now here the acceleration due to not acceleration, that is nothing but universal gravitation law. Universal gravitation law between the two bodies. This is also one body. This is also another body. Okay. So the universal gravitation force. So F is equal to G capital M small m by R square. We can write. But before case last time F is equal to G M1 M2 by R square last time. So now similar pattern here also like that, but the body changes. This is called as a capital M is the mass of the planet and small m is the mass of the body. So we can write the capital M and small m product. The distance is square R square. So G is called as a constant. So this is called as the force, gravitational force. Okay, gravitational force. According to law of gravitational force, F is equal between the two bodies. G capital M small m by R square. R is means radius. Okay, radius is taken. Okay. Now, so already we know that the force is acting due to the gravitation. Okay, due to the gravity. So the force F is equal, we can write mg. Okay. Force is called as a universal law of universal gravitational force. Okay, according to. So this is called as a force, that is called as a pull of the body due to the gravity. అంటే భూమి తన వైపు లాక్కునేటువంటి ఫోర్స్ F is equal to mg. This is also force, same force. This is also same force. These two forces are equal. Okay, so mg is equal to G capital M small m by R square. M R cancel. So G is equal G m by R square. So this is called as a relation between small g and capital G. Small g and capital G. So small g is equal to gmu by r square. G is the constant before case. M is also constant. M is nothing but mass of the planet. R is also constant. That is the radius. Okay. So G value, M value, R value. So three values are substituting in the equation. So G is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. We get the value. Okay. So G is equal to gmu by R square. Okay. So the relation between G and G. Okay. The relation between G and G. So small g and capital G. So the relation, what is the relation between these two? So G is equal to gmu by R square. Got it? So first of all, we consider the object of a mass m is placed on surface of the planet. So the planet we having the mass is capital M and radius is R. According to law of gravitational force, we can write. But gravitational force F is equal to mg. Okay, so F is equal to mg. So these two equations are equal. We get the G is equal to gmu by R square. So that is called as the relation between small g and capital G. Okay, got it? So this value is the relation between on surface of the earth. Okay, on the surface of the earth also. Okay. Recording ಹೋಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ So now next one topic. So that value is funded. So the relation between small g and capital G on surface of the earth, or surface of the planet is equal G is equal gmu by R square we get. Now, so the object is taken or go to upward direction from the earth. Okay, so what is the small g value? So small g value increasing or decreasing or changing. Okay, so for example, the body is placed in before case, the body is placed on surface of the earth. Okay, got it. So now in the case, so that is the mass of the body is go to the some height h. Okay, from the surface of the planet. So now here observing. So the body of mass m, okay, is placed at a height h above the surface of the earth, and earth is consist of mass m and radius is r. Okay, got it. O is the center of the earth. Okay, so now we consider the body of mass m is placed at a height h from surface of the earth, and so the surface is consist of the mass m and radius is r. Got it? Okay. So consider the body of two cases today. Confused about. So consider the body of mass m is placed at a certain height h from or above the surface of the earth. Okay. So earth is consist of earth or planet. That is the mass capital M and radius is r, center O. Okay. Now, before case, we studying about the, so the body is placed on surface of the earth. Before case, let us study here. So body is placed on surface of the earth. Last G is equal to gmu by R square. Okay. So the body is placed on surface of the earth. So that value is G is equal gmu by R square. We got it. Now in this case, so the body is go to certain height. Okay, so that is called as we taken h height. So that is the acceleration due to gravity is taken gh. So the G is on surface, gh is above the surface. Okay, so gh is equal G capital M and r square. R square means r plus h whole square. Okay, before case the mass is placed on surface of the earth, so g is equal to gm by r square is the distance. But in this case, so the body is placed at a certain height h. The distance is taken h plus r. Okay, h plus r, that is nothing but r plus h whole square we can write. Okay, and this is the radius of the height this scale per kilometer height this scale. Okay, so radius plus height. So in the before case now height, that means is taken the body is on surface of the earth, on surface of the planet. That case only is taken radius is r. The distance is nothing but radius. The distance is means radius. Okay, here radius plus some height. So the equation 2 dividing equation 1. Okay, so gm by r plus h whole square by gm by r square. Okay, got it. So equation divided equation 2 1. So gm by r plus h whole square into r square by gm. So that is equal to gh by g. Okay, so gm are cancelled. So remaining equation we get gh by g is equal to r square by r plus h whole square. Okay, so gh by g is equal to r square. Here taken r is the common, r square is taken common. So 1 plus h by r whole square we can write. Okay, r square. Okay, so we have taken r square h r by r, so h is cancelled, remaining equation h square we get. Okay, so the common is taken, common term is taken. So now inside of multiplication we get the r plus h whole square. Okay, r square into 1 r square, so r square plus 1. Okay, so r square into h by r cancel out. So remaining is the h. Okay, so that is nothing but h square. Okay, r square 1 plus h by r whole square. So r square are cancelled. So remaining equation gh by g is equal to 1 by 1 plus h by r whole square. So gh by g is equal to, so 1 plus h by r whole to the power of minus 2. Got it? So 1 by x to the power of minus 2 we can write. So similar pattern here also. So 1 plus h by r whole to the power of minus 2. Okay, so this term by using the binomial theorem. So binomial theorem, so 1 plus x to the power of n is equal, so 1 minus nx. 1 plus x to the power of n is equal 1 minus nx. So now here also gh by g is equal, so 1 minus 2h by r. Okay, so that means 1 minus nx. Okay, n is means power. Here taken power minus 2. So minus 2 we can write. X is means x. Here come h by r we can write. By using the binomial equation, so 1 plus x to the power of n is equal 1 minus nx plus etc. terms also we can. That is the total terms are negated. Only 2 terms are we consider. 1 minus nx. Okay, so 1 plus x to the power of n is equal 1 minus nx. N is taken here. Okay, so nx. Now this formula is applicable for this one. So 1 plus h by r whole to the power of minus 2. So 1 we can write 1. So here power n when is bracket minus 2. X here h by r we can write. So gh is equal to g into 1 minus 2h by r we can write. This is the final equation. Gh is equal g into 1 minus 2h by r. That means so that this equation is represented. Okay, so that means the g value is decreasing. Okay, with height. The G value is decreasing with height. మనం height పోయిన కొద్దీ G value ఏమవుతుంది decreasing అవుతుంది. So represented minus symbol. Okay, so 1 minus 2h by r. So here variation of small g with depth. Okay, so consider the homogeneous uniform sphere. Okay, so that is called as the total uniform sphere, and of a mass m, and radius is taken capital R. Okay, radius is taken capital R, and so the object is placed. Okay, object is placed at depth d. Okay, so the object is placed at depth d. So this is called as a object small u, depth d. Okay, so this is called as a sphere we can draw. Okay, so now consider the planet or earth of mass m and radius is r. So consider the another object, that is small m, is placed at depth d from surface. Okay, so now to find out the acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the earth. Acceleration due to gravity small g is equal gm by r speed we can write. Got it? On the surface of the earth. ఒకవేళ ఈ మాస్ అనేది ఇక్కడ ఉన్నట్లయితే ఈక్వేషన్. ఓకే, సో g is equal to gm by r square on the surface of the earth equation. But here the taken, so the mass, that means ఇప్పుడు పై పోతున్నాం అనుకున్నాం, ఎబో దిగిపోతున్నాం అనుకున్నాం. ఇంతకుముందు కేసులో పై పోతున్నాం బట్టి దీని యొక్క మాస్ క్యాపిటల్ లేదు. ఓకే, ఎర్త్ యొక్క మాస్ చేంజ్ కాదు, కానీ ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తున్నాం, నెక్స్ట్ డెప్త్ పోతున్నాం. సో డెప్త్ పోయినట్లయితే దీని యొక్క మాస్ అనేది చేంజ్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, సో మాస్ చేంజ్ అయ్యే బదులు నేను అనదర్ వర్డ్స్ లో చెప్తానంటే దట్ ఇస్ ద చేంజ్ ఇన్ ఏ డెన్సిటీ. ఓకే, సో వాట్ ఇస్ ద డెన్సిటీ? సో ద డెన్సిటీ ఇస్ రిప్రజెంటెడ్ బై రో. ఓకే, సో ద డెన్సిటీ ఇస్ ఈక్వల్ మాస్ ఫర్ వాల్యూమ్. Mass for volume is called as a density. Okay, so here we consider, so that is the body, that is nothing but earth or planet is called as a homogeneous uniform sphere. Uniform sphere ఏకరీతి ఉన్నటువంటి గోళం అనుకుంటున్నాం. ఓకే, స్పియర్ కన్సిడర్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం. ఓకే, సో the volume of the sphere 4/3 pi r cube is the volume of the sphere. Okay, now assuming the earth is the uniform sphere. So the value, that is the volume of the sphere, is 4/3 pi r cube. Okay, so mass కావాలి. So mass is equal to రాసుకోవచ్చు మనం rho into v రాసుకోవచ్చు. Rho is means density, v is means volume. Okay, got it. So the m is equal rho into v. Okay, so m is equal rho into v. M is equal rho volume of the sphere 4/3 pi r cube. Okay, 4/3 pi r cube. So g is equal g. M is means m అంటే m వాల్యూమ్ తీసుకోకుండా దాన్ని డెన్సిటీ లో కన్వర్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం. దేని కన్వర్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం? డెన్సిటీ. అంటే m ప్లస్ ఏం రాసుకుంటున్నాం? రో ఇంటూ 4/3 పై ఆర్ క్యూబ్ రాసుకుంటున్నాం. ఎందుకు సార్ ఇంతకు కేసు కన్వర్ట్ చేయలేదు, ఇప్పుడు ఎందుకు కన్వర్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం సార్ అంటే ఇప్పుడు మనం తీసుకున్నటువంటి కన్సిడర్ చేసేటువంటి స్పియర్ మాస్ చేంజ్ అవుతుంది. ఎందుకు సార్ అంటే మనం డెప్త్ పోతున్నాం, ఒక 10 కిలోమీటర్స్ లోపు పోయిన అనుకుందాం. ఓకేనా, టోటల్ మాస్ కు 10 కిలోమీటర్స్ డెప్త్ పోయినా కదా, అక్కడ మాస్ అనేది ఈక్వల్ ఉండదు. ఓకేనా, అందుకే అసలు మాస్ అనే బాడీ తీసేసి ఈస్ కన్వర్టింగ్ టు ద డెన్సిటీ. సో రో ఇంటూ m is equal rho into 4/3 pi r cube by r square we can write. Let's come in. G is equal capital G into rho into 4/3 pi r cube. Rho by 3 pi r cube. Right, okay. So leave it. listen to here. So G is equal to capital G into rho into 4 by 3 pi r cube by r square. Introduction only. Okay. So r square and r cube are cancelled. Remaining only r. That means G is equal to G into rho into 4 by 3 pi r. Okay. So that is called as a on surface of the total. But the object is placed at depth d. So this is the depth d. Okay. So the depth d. So remaining, that is the total r. So the depth d remaining r minus d. Got it? R minus d. Total in the r radius. Andro ఒక 10 km slope కి అనుకుందాం. That is the depth d. And remaining in the r minus d. R minus d depth లో వస్తున్నాం. Okay. So now here taken, that is called as a ఇది on the surface of the earth. Okay. So at depth G d is equal. Okay. G d is means depth. Okay. So G d is equal G into rho into 4 by 3 pi r minus d. Okay. R minus d. On the surface of the earth, so G value. At depth, so G into rho into 4 by 3 pi r minus d. In the surface, then ekkada apply chestunam r minus d distance lo apply chestunam. Total enta r and depth enta d. Remaining enta r minus d. Okay, r minus d distance uncham. So equation 1, equation 2. Or lekunte so 2 and 3 consider. So equation 3 divided equation 2 by equation 2. So G into rho into 4 by 3 pi r minus d by G into rho into 4 by 3 pi r. Okay. So G pi 4 by 3 pi r cancel. So remaining equation G d by G is equal R minus d by R. So G d by G is equal, R is taken common, 1 minus d by R. 1 minus d by R. So multiplication R into 1 R. R into dr by R cancel remaining d. Okay. So by R. R cancel. Okay. Remaining equation G d is equal to G into 1 minus d by R. Okay, so this equation is also represented, the G value is decrease with depth. And sir, my mind is 1 minus d by r. Got it? Right, you can write.